My name is Mazzy Kaila. I go by Mazzy. I'm a third-year law student at the College of Law. In my current position as the Student Bar Association Executive President. It doesn't matter what area that I'm in. If there's a way to help others, I always try and do that. The student life experience, no matter what, should be an experience that's coming directly from what the students want. The Student Bar Association is the middle piece between students and administration. I'm in charge of governing each class cabinet, and I conduct all of the meetings for the classes. I've always been interested in politics and government simply because people from where I am don't naturally have a voice in society. Even when we get to big places, a lot of the times we're still not respected. I thought that getting a license, becoming an attorney, would establish my voice, and it would allow me to actually be not just seen but heard. It was really important for my family to leave Sudan at the time. There was just a lot going on when it came to war, and my father was always heavily involved in Sudan, and he knew that I don't want this for my kids. I want my kids to be able to go to school, to ultimately get this life that wasn't necessarily achievable for many there. With that understanding and with that urgency of having to leave, we came to America. Pretty much all I can remember was just traveling here. I remember the airplane moved back and forth with my mom and dad because I was the baby at the time. My little sister was a newborn. That journey is one that I can't forget. I learned a lot just being around different people, learning about different countries, learning about America. I heard about college growing up. Then in high school, you would hear about it all the time. Whether I actually got accepted anywhere, that's something that I didn't know. But I think programs such as On Point really did allow me to see that it's possible, it's achievable, and you can do it. I was in 11th grade at Nottingham High School, and from there on they began working with me, making sure that I was applying to colleges that my applications were in. Throughout undergrad, when I was at Potsdam, they helped me with transportation, getting there, getting back. When I transferred to SU, they reached out to me like, hey, we'll have an On Point representative in Shine. I was like, oh shoot, they're still following me and helping me out, merely to ask are you good with your textbooks? Do you have the money to get your textbooks? What else do you need? What else can we help you with? A support system in a way that I guess never really had. Immigrant families, we do things a lot differently. My parents' love and support came in different ways. Picking us up from school, it's not something that's necessarily valued. There are real life things they're dealing with to have a roof over our heads, food in our mouth. Having On Point there really instills that support system that many families don't have. It comes down to feeling like they can do it. When you lose hope, you lose the ability to be able to achieve whatever it is you want. I think organizations like On Point, they instill that hope in you. They allow you to understand that you can do it, just say you want to. Serving the public is ultimately what I want to do. So On Point connected me with the district attorney's internship. Those internships really, they grew me closer to my community. They put me in positions where I can see the back end, the work that's needed, instead of just looking from the outside at how it affects us. I started working at Bousquet Holstein as a summer internship, and I really liked it because of their involvement in the community. They became a firm to me that actually put in what they value within their practice, that anonymous involvement. There's someone there, there's a helping hand there. It's not necessarily publicizing and sharing it to everyone, but they're there. Larry Bousquet, I met him during the summer experience that I had with Bousquet Holstein. What I did not know was his involvement with the South Sudanese community while I was here growing up. He shared some photos of some events that he was at, and after looking at those photos and going back and speaking to my family, I realized that I was at those events. Growing up, I was 6, 7, 8, and I never knew who Larry was then. Growing up, knowing it now, and then ending up as a summer intern and now having accepted a position there. It just feels like it's something that was always destined in a way. You never know how you're gonna help someone. What I'm noticing with all these experiences, the experience with On Point, my experience in my community and at Syracuse University, all of the programs I've been involved with, they're just everyday, normal people wanting to change the lives of those who have hardships. On Point where it is now, I'm sure they probably didn't see how huge they would get. Just people who said, I care. And because I care, I'm gonna help you get where you wanna be. I can see a lot of those values within myself, being a voice for students here and making sure that those underrepresented voices in the community are heard. they have a chance to become whatever it is they want to be.